Hi everybody, I'm Leah of seejanedrill. Now, if this is your first time here, I just want to say welcome. We're a home improvement channel. We're beginners. Well, we encourage you to join and be part of this community as well. Now, today's video, well, we're going to be installing one of these guys. And if you're thinking it's a microwave, you are right. It's an above-the-range microwave, and it's a little different than the microwave that you would place on a countertop. Okay, so we're looking at our microwave, and again, this is a microwave that fits above the stove. And I gotta tell you this right off the bat, that an above-the-range microwave is very different than a microwave that you set on your countertop. Let me start with the top of the microwave. So one of the first differences is, if you notice, the cord comes out of the top, the power cord comes out of the top of the microwave. Now, if we go to the back, you'll notice this square here. Well, that's venting. Well, what it is this. With a microwave oven that sits above the range, you have an option of how you want to vent the microwave. Now, with a conventional microwave, the kind that sits on a countertop, it's just vented back into the room. And to be honest with you, that's how we're setting up this one, so that it vents back into the room. However, it gives you an option, because sometimes you want your microwave to vent to the outside. So you tie it into the ductwork, and that's what this is here. It gives you that option. Now, the next thing I want to draw to your attention is I want you to scoot this way, and you'll notice that there's a hole there. Unlike a conventional microwave that you rest on the countertop, this has got to be secured and bolted to the cabinet above with these two bolts. Now, I've got one bolt hole here to secure it, and there's another bolt hole on the other side of the microwave, so you can secure both sides. Now, holding your microwave up with two bolts, that's not enough. That's where the cleat comes in. So now to do this, I'm going to turn this on the side so you get an idea of where the attachment is. All right. So I've spun the microwave around so you can get a good idea of how the cleat works, okay? This is the bottom side of the microwave that faces the top of the range. Here's our light. This is a venting. Now let me show you where the cleat is attached. The cleat is attached to the back edge here. That's what this is. Now our cleat here attaches to the wall, because we're looking at the back side of the microwave here. You have to think of this cleat as like a French cleat. And what it does is it gives the microwave like a ledge to rest on. Now here's one of two templates. The other template is beneath, okay, that come with the microwave that you install. Okay, so this is our template for our rear wall. And what this template does is it's our road map, and it tells us exactly where to put our cleat. If you notice, this is our cleat, and it's drawn out on the template. When you put this on the rear wall, it just shows you where the placement goes. So now let me show you our next template. Now this is a little more difficult to follow, and this is very important. This is why I'm ending with this template here. It truly is a roadmap, because it's going to really show you what you need to do. And what I will tell you is this: you have to read what is on your template, because all templates are different. And the reason for that is all microwaves are different. And these directions are going to be unique to the microwave we're installing today. But there are general principles here that will apply to you as well. Now you can cut your template, or you can just fold it. I'm electing to cut my template because it's a lot easier to attach to the bottom of the cabinet. So you have to establish a center line between the two cabinets that you're going to insert your microwave in, okay? So what I'm doing here is I'm measuring, and I've determined that we have a space of 30 inches. I'm going to write this down so I don't forget it. 30 1/4 inch. That's the distance from this cabinet sidewall to this cabinet sidewall. So we're going to divide that by 2, and we're left with 15 1/8 inch. So this is where the center line needs to be. So ideally what we want is we want our center line to be in the center of this triangle, see, center line, on our cleat. Now I've got my center line here established for my rear wall template, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go up, because remember we got 2 templates, right? Not only do we have the rear wall template, we have the upper cabinet template. So I have to extend this line to the bottom of the cabinet to make certain that the upper cabinet template is centered as well. All right, we have our rear wall template in place on our wall, and we have our upper cabinet template in place. Now it's time for us to drill our holes so we can actually attach our microwave to the bottom of the cabinet, and we can attach our cleat. Now the most important thing is that your center line, okay, on your wall should match the center line on your template, like ours has matched up right here. Now I've got both templates up, the wall template and the cabinet template. Now I have to drill the holes for my bolts. Now we're going to cut our hole for our power cord. And so I've got a hole cutter here, and we're just going to cut this out. Okay, here we are at the wall. We're going to attach our cleat to our wall with the help of our rear wall template, okay? Because this is going to tell us where we need to attach our screws. Now, one screw goes here in slot A. Our template is also telling us, and our template, of course, is our road map. It's telling us what to do. We're going to drill a hole here for our second screw. Now, this middle section between the A and the B, it gives you a lot of choices. And the reason for that is the manufacturer of this microwave knows the importance of finding a stud. So we're going to drill into this hole right here because I know I have a stud there. Now this is just a pilot hole for our lag screw. And I know that I've hit the stud because it's marked, but I also see wood there. That's a dead giveaway. Now I gotta tell you, I've got a stud kind of close here. If I hit that stud, that'll be a good thing, but if I don't, we're not gonna worry about it because I can always use a toggle bolt. So I got kind of lucky because I did hit a stud. So I know that my microwave is going to be really secure. Now the last hole we're going to drill is B, and what I will tell you is I know that there's not a stud there. We're just going to hit dead air. So here we go. And just as I suspected, there's nothing back there, so we're going to have to put a toggle bolt there. Now that we know where we need to place our screws, we can take our template down. It has served its purpose. So this hole where there's a stud, we're going to use a lag bolt. And over here, we're going to use a lag bolt as well because we've tied into the stud. Now over here, where we've just gone right through the drywall, we're going to have to use a toggle bolt. Because I'm using a toggle bolt, I've got to enlarge this hole. Here's our toggle bolt, and that's what's going to secure this side of our cleat. You just compress it and stick it in. There we go. Okay, so let's attach our lag bolt. I'm going to drill this into place. So I'm going to secure this bolt a little bit better. Snug it in. There we go. And now I've got the toggle bolt here. I'm going to have to draw close. There we go. Nice and secure. These microwaves are cumbersome and heavy, so do yourself a favor, get help. Now Elijah, he's holding the microwave as I guide it into the cleat below. Now is a good time to pull the power cord through the opening. Now I'm securing the microwave to the cabinet with the 2 mounting bolts. Okay, now it's time for us to install these. These are our filter panels, and they're easily installed. Okay, let's install this here. That's it. So we've got one in. Now I'm going to come over to the other side, and I'm going to install this one as well. So they're both installed. Okay, so let's open the microwave. Let's take this down here. And let's take this out. Because what we're going to do is we're going to install our rotating plate. So let's go ahead and put that in. Now let's attach our plate. There we go. Okay, now it's time for us to plug in our microwave. There we go. So let's check and make certain that our microwave is going to power up. We're going to turn on this light here just to make certain that everything is good. And it is. Okay, let's take a look at the inside, make certain that it's powered up inside, and it is, so we know we're good to go. So 2 bolts and a cleat, that's all it takes to install one of these above-the-range microwaves. Now, can I encourage you to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon while you're at it, because you'll be notified the moment we upload a video. This is Leah saying you can do this. See you next time.